What's up, guys? And today I'm going to be hitting you guys with a story time about the time I almost went to jail. Now, see, before you go and be like, oh, what did you do and stuff like that, it was nothing really bad. Like, I was accused, okay? So, like, it's not like I actually did it, you know what I mean? So, basically, I got accused of stealing Pop-Tarts in a cafeteria. So the funny thing about it was that they said I can go to jail for it. I'm like, really, over some Pop Tarts? Really? That's really $1. What do I need to steal it for? Anyways, I'm gonna tell the story. But before I do, hit the like button or no cap, you're gonna go to jail. There are gonna be the FBI banging at your door, take you to jail, and accusing you of stealing Pop Tarts. So you know how it feels, you know? I'm not saying that happened to me, but it will happen to you. Okay, so on to the video. I was in the cafeteria having lunch with my friend Andrea, you know what I mean? And basically, she was like, yo, I want a Pop Tarts. I was like, dang, me too. Because mainly, I was known for Pop Tarts, okay? I was known for buying Pop Tarts and, just having Pop Tarts because those are like my favorite things to eat. Not overall, but like at school, they're my favorite thing to eat because, cafeteria food is so disgusting. But we're not talking about that today. Anyways, so I was like, dang, me too. I forgot about them. Give me a Pop Tart. So she had went up there, got me and her a Pop Tart, you know what I mean? And that was enough for me. One Pop Tart was not enough for me. So she left. After that, she left. And I had walked up to another group of friends, right? I'm not really friends with a lot of girls. I'm mainly friends with a lot of guys because, everybody knows how girls have a lot of drama and stuff like that. So, yeah. And plus, they funny. They just sit there and crack jokes all the time. And this is like girls, they sit there and talk about relationships and stuff like that. It's like, man, it's really none of your business. But anyways, so I was with my friends, Khalik, Jaquavius, all of them. So I was like, hey, give me a Pop Tart. So Khalik went, got me a Pop Tart. So then I told my other friend to give me some more, and he's like really playful. He's like that playful type of person. So he sat there and he was like taking my money, and then he went up there, and it's just like he went to buy himself something, right? So I had chased after him, right? So we was just sitting there playing or whatever, and I don't know. I guess the lady had thought we stole something because he took something. I don't get how they accused me of doing it, but not him, because he literally sat there and took it, right? He touched it with his own hands. I didn't touch nothing up there. Anyways, so that happened, of course, and he got me the Pop Tart, eventually stopped playing and got me the Pop Tart, right? So before that, I had asked somebody else. I forgot. I told them to give me another Pop Tart. So then I had 4. Okay, I had 4. Do the math. I had 4 Pop Tarts. And so I had my binder. I put 4 Pop Tarts in my binder. And this dude, I think it was Jamarie, they was like, they saying you stole Pop Tarts and stuff, and you gonna go to jail. I was like, what? I just ignored him because I thought he was playing. Because keep in mind, dudes play too much. They play a lot. And I was friends with him. So I'm over here like, oh, this dude over here capping. He capping. So I kept going to my class. The police came, took me out of my classroom. And mainly, he was asking me about Pop Tarts. I was like, really? Really? So he took me to, not the counselor, assistant principal. At my school, we be having like 3 assistant principals and 1 overall principal. So he took me to her, and she kept on asking me, man, when I tell you, this lady kept asking me the same question over and over and over. So I went up there, sat down, She was like, where are the Pop-Tarts? I'm like, I opened my binder and I'm just like, okay, I got Pop-Tarts. And what? And then she was all like, did you steal them? I was like, no. She was like, okay, well, somebody told me you stole them. I was like, well, I didn't. And keep in mind, this is exactly how I'm sounding. Because I'm really, like, mad. Like, how you going to sit there and accuse me of stealing Pop-Tarts? Like, I was really mad. Does it look like I'm going to steal Pop-Tarts? Anyways. So, she was like, did you steal them? I was like, no. She asking me the same question over and over and over and over. So, did you steal the Pop-Tarts? Like, 5 different times already. The final time I said no, she was like, okay, well, if I find out you're lying to me, then you're going to be in big trouble. Here come the police officer. You could really go to jail. Like, you can go to jail and stuff like that. I was like, I know I can. But I did not steal it. So, here's her last time asking me. Now, before I go watch the cameras and see if you stole it, did you steal it? I was like, no. No, I did not steal it. Go check the cameras. She was like, okay. So we went to the camera room, checked the cameras. The police was just like, well, it looked like you stole it, so we could arrest you for that. I'm like, really? So say if there was like, you know how people be fighting over gangs and stuff like that. So if there was a gang and you see somebody fighting or something like that. Never mind, that's irrelevant. That is mad irrelevant right now. Because that did happen, but that's another story time. Anyways, so he was like, we can arrest you because it looks like you stole it. I'm like, how does that work? That means there could be 1 million people in a jail cell right now. But not irrelevant. Not relevant at the moment. Anyways, so watch the cameras. Look like I stole it. She called up all the people I was with. She was like, who are the people you was with? I named them. She called them up one by one. And then my friend Andrea, she was real mad. She was like really, really mad because she asked Andrea the same question by 7 different times, just like she did with me. And Andrea was like, why is this lady doing this? Like, really? And I was like, I don't know. I really do not know. She did the same thing with me. And Andrea basically had the same story I had. Like, I told her straight up. I told Andrea to give me a Pop-Tart. And then I told Clee to give me a Pop-Tart. And then I told Jaquavius to give me a Pop-Tart, but he was playing around. I told her the exact same story that I'm telling you guys right now. So, Andrea, she told them the part before she left. Because after she left and I went to another group of friends, she didn't really know what happened. So, she could only tell them what she knew. Then they called up, who else? Khalik. He told them exactly what happened. Called up Jaquavius. He told them too. And actually, they called up Khalik last. I don't know what Khalik told them, but basically they called up everybody and had Khalik come up last. So when they called up everybody else, they had the same story. So they was just like, you know what? It's the same story. So we're just gonna let you go. So they let me go. And then keep in mind, I wasn't in handcuffs or anything. You know, we was still in the school. So they let me go back to my classroom, and then they had Khalik go up last. So I wasn't really up there when Khalik went up there, so I don't know what he said. But he said the same thing. Like, before, on his part, basically. He didn't know nothing about Andrea, nothing like that. So, yeah, that's the time I basically got accused and almost went to jail Pop-Tarts. I mean, basically not almost in jail because I know I didn't do nothing wrong, so, you know what I mean? And when I went up to the classroom, it was a whole bunch of laughter. I mean, everybody was laughing. They was like, oh, so you still... It's like, I don't know how word got around, but it's like word got around. I was so embarrassed because everybody really thought I stole Pop-Tarts. Everybody was coming up to me like, oh, did you steal the Pop-Tarts for? I was like, no. Then everybody was like, give me a Pop-Tart. I know you got one because you stole. I was like, bruh, I did not steal Pop-Tarts. Like... Moral of the story, I don't really have a moral of the story because it was just an assumption. But worst part about it was that the woman who accused me, she was a cafeteria lady, right? And I went there after I went to the no, I went there before I went to the classroom. I went up there. She didn't apologize or nothing. I mean nothing. I was mad. I was like, yo. So every time I walked past, I would just stare her up and down like, are you watching me this time? Hey guys, sorry if the audio is messed up or if my voice sounds stuffy. I have no clue why my voice sounds like that. But I'll be telling more stories, and like if you enjoy, tell me what story you want to hear next, and tell me what games I should play. But that's all.